what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pulp Secret Report for Friday, May 11th.
I like to call it Friday JLA-vin.
I don't know what that means, but if you do, write us at tips@pulpsecret.com.
All right, we really hammered through our stack pretty quickly this week and found out it was an awesome week for comic books. Last page of Y the Last Man, people, amazing.
No, amazing last page was Amazing Spider-Man.
Untrue. That was stupid. The best book this week was Invincible number 41. Great all the way through.
Yeah, that was a good comic.
If a little background on Pete, his favorite book last week was World War Hulk Worldbreaker.
All right, so it wasn't good. It was a pick. I read it. It didn't turn out well. Thanks for pointing that out.
No.
Very nice.
Hello, America.
Yeah, speaking of the Hulk, though, we actually have a quick draw with Joe Staton drawing the big green fighting machine.
I got to sit down with a group of really cool artists called Act-I-Vate for a roundtable discussion. Here's some highlights.
Thanks, Justin. So Act-I-Vate is a collective of about 20 comic artists who post free, weekly, serialized webcomics to Act-I-Vate.com. It's awesome and there's tons of stuff to check out. Here's the artists themselves to tell you a little more about it.
This is Nick Bertozzi. I do a comic called Persimmon Cup on Act-I-Vate. I have 2 graphic novels that have just come out.
I'm Dan Goldman. I do Kelly for Act-I-Vate. I have another graphic novel called Shooting War that is coming out in November with Anthony LePay.
I am Nikki Cook, and I do a comic called Sack of Puppies for Act-I-Vate. I am currently working on a book for Top Shelf called Dog's Day End with Brian Wood.
My name is Simon Fraser. I do a comic called Lily Mackenzie and the Mines of Charybdis for Act-I-Vate. And my day job is a weekly comic in 2000 AD, British anthology magazine called The Adventures of Nikolai Dante, which I do with a guy called Robbie Morrison.
I look at Act-I-Vate as like a laboratory, you know, at least for myself, because I'm doing stuff that I don't know if anyone would publish, just yet anyway.
I was actually very surprised at how varied and different, and each person's take on it is, because the only rule is that you have to do it regularly. That's the only rule.
Parade with fireworks is just such a great...
He just came from nowhere with that, and it was just like, what?
That's Mike Cavallero, and within the first week, I mean, his first bit went up, and I think everybody in the group was like, oh!
And Dean's comic is fantastic, and it's just a beautiful, kind of over-the-top romance by way of pseudo, sort of superhero story, and it's really fun to read. When you post a page every week, it feels so good just to know, there's somebody out there reading my stuff.
It's like, I mean, I keep saying it's like jazz. It's like suddenly you're kind of floating, and the audience's feedback, you can feel it. You really can.
And it definitely forces us to make a step up, because people are really brutal. Like if you slack off and you deserve to get a little bit of a smack in the behind.
And also, it's been great to get to know these guys' work much better, and it just spurs me on. And I think, oh God, you know, they've done another page. All right, I gotta get to my pages tonight, or you know, I don't want to miss a week.
Because you don't want to be the one that doesn't produce. You know.
All right, that's our show.
Tune in next week when we have a brand new Pulp Secret for you. What is that Pulp Secret?
Guys, that's a Pulp Secret.